Turn your volume down and lean in because Carol Burnett just delivered a photo set that stops the scroll. Not by shouting, but by being so exquisitely Carol. You know, the sketch comedy trailblazer with the tornado laugh? The queen of the ear tug. The stage-on-screen legend who can flip a room from tears to giggles in a heartbeat. This drop is different. Closer, modern, and entirely on her terms. Stay to the end. The final frame has the tiny human detail everyone keeps replaying. We open in gentle morning light across a sunroom of wicker chairs and Broadway posters. Carol steps into frame in a soft coral jacket with a notched collar over a crisp ivory blouse. Tailored trousers, skimming clean lines. No overstyling, no theatrical pose, just that patented twinkle settling in before the smile arrives. One hand brushes a hydrangea bloom. The other rests lightly on the back of a chair. The light sketches her profile, warms the cheek, and it lands like a breath, present, playful, unmistakably Carol. Cut to a rehearsal stage at golden hour spiked tape on lacquered floor, a piano lid propped, ghost light humming in the wings. She's swapped into a sleek black knit and a sharp blazer. Loafers that mean business. A stage manager calls a cue. Carol glides to her mark, turns 3 degrees to catch the soft key. And you watch 50 years of timing arrive in 1/2 beat. No fuss, no flinch. The image reads like a masterclass. Economy of motion, surplus of intention. Mid-gallery, everything pares down to studio minimal. Matte backdrop, single soft key, feathered high. Carol sits on a stool in a dove gray satin. Blouse and wide-leg trousers that move when she does and fall still when she doesn't. Hands folded, shoulders lowered, mouth setting into that almost grin that says a punchline is pacing in the next room. The shutter finds a rhythm click. Exhale. Click. It's intimate without tipping into risky. Proof that precision can land a bigger gasp than spectacle. Then the candid, everyone will repost. Kitchen counter, sleeves pushed. A sheet pan of brownies cooling like opening night applause. She laughs at something off camera, eyes creasing. Head tipping backhand, the lens catches a smudge of cocoa on her cuff. A yellowed index card labeled Mama's Fudge Cake, and a tiny magnet shaped like a theater mask on the fridge. That texture, the unstyled crumbs of a day, turns pretty pictures into something you keep. Craft and life practicing harmony. Back on location, the mood slips into quietly cinematic. A museum corridor with parquet gleaming in ovals of light. Carol strolls in a midnight blue wrap with a soft tie and a silk scarf knotted loose. 3 measured steps. A pause, a glance just past the lens, as if listening for an orchestra beneath the walls. The frame stays wider than you expect, letting negative space breathe. It looks like a still from the prestige biopic she hasn't shot yet. Grounded, adult, exact. There's a desk interlude that explains the whole set. Afternoon window cracked. A legal pad filling with tidy block letters. She edits a paragraph, crosses it out, writes one better, and nods one's done. On the table, a chipped mug, a playbill with a dog-eared corner, and a post-it that reads "Beat gives breathe," leaves nothing to the imagination here. Means you can actually see intention doing its work, timing, taste, and a lifetime of rehearsal baked into every tiny choice. If this gave you that save to inspo spark, drop your winner in the comments. The sunroom glow. The rehearsal mark. The studio stillness. The kitchen candid. The museum walk. Or that marquee ear tug, and share it with someone who loves clean, real light portraits. Here's to choosing your frame and letting the camera adjust to you.